There's the Athabasca Glacier over there. 5 kilometers long, 1.5 kilometers wide, 215 meters deep at its deepest spot as of 2017. Favorite all-time glacier is the one straight ahead. It's absolutely gorgeous. It should be a movie star glacier. The Triple Continental Divide, that's Snow Dome Mountain. The Triple Continental Divide is one mountain range that has 3 different rivers that run off it that go to 3 different oceans. Very special, very unique. Nowhere else in the world can you find this. So one of the rivers goes down to the Pacific, one of the rivers goes down to the Atlantic, and one of the rivers right here running beside us, this one goes to the Arctic. It was proven by men who basically followed each river. They were paid by the Hudson Bay Company and off they went. The landscape down in this valley is really weird. Trying to get people to guess what happened here. It's not because that river floods. In fact, it's the complete opposite. This river actually just stops flowing. Probably in around October, when the meltwater no longer comes off the glaciers, the water just dries up. This used to be a lake bottom at one point. Where you guys are going to the skywalk, you'll be able to see a really humongous slide. Like someone took a knife and cut half the mountain off. That slide blocked up the far end of that valley, and this entire area filled up with water. So what you're looking at is old lake bottom. Pretty cool. So we're about to go through the shooting gallery. This was a really dangerous area of the road, as you can tell, the big rocks. Picking cars off left, right, and center. Buses, bikes, bears. But now Parks Canada comes up
Hello.
and they descale it. They go up there and rattle all the loose ones loose. Usually at night when no one else is around.
Ano nandyan? Rocks.
Quite unique landscape. The reason why that mountain is so fragile is made out of limestone. Freeze-thaw effect. It rains, which it always does. It's raining right now with sunshine on. How about that? And then at night it freezes and water expands when it freezes and out pops the rocks. So here's the slide over here. Here's a little portion of it that continuously goes down on a daily basis. It's a light colored rock. You can see it. It's quite stark. It stands out from the dark rocks surrounding it. Lots of really cool fossils are found in that slide right there. Coral, seashells, little fish. I'll tell you a little bit about the Skywalk. It was made in Edmonton, for those of you guys who come from Edmonton. It was brought up in a whole bunch of different little pieces and assembled up here in the parking lot. Cranes were brought up. The doors were taken off the crane because they had to perch right on the very edge of the cliff. In case the cranes started to go over, the operators needed to be able to jump out. Very sturdy platform. It was built on complete scar area from that slide I was talking about before. The ground was totally damaged, so they tried to figure out some way to fix it, make it usable, and they turned it into a learning center. Lots of protests happened on that one. They thought the goats and the sheep would just disappear, but that was not true. We have cameras up here. We maintain them for Parks Canada. The goats and the sheep take advantage of the shelter underneath because golden eagles will not fly under things. So they had all their little babies right under our skywalk.
There we go.
So make sure you have a look. We're not quite certain where that herd is. It's about 24 mummies and little babies hopping around. Sheep and goats are like humans. The old men hang out together. The young men hang out together. The ladies hang out with the kids. So here it is. Feel free to stay for as long as you want. Our buses are continuously rotating around, usually about every half hour. Sometimes a little quicker. They have an audio tour, an audio talk. Comes in 5 different languages: English, French, Japanese, Mandarin, and Korean. It's clear enough right now you can actually see the Columbia ice field from up here. The cap's over there on the high left.
I think so. Crazy.
All right, here we are. Keep in mind there are absolutely no washrooms up here, so time yourself accordingly. The buses come every 15 minutes. 20 minutes, perhaps.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Baba. Baba.
Sure.
Come on, come on.
Bawal pala yung mga kotse dito.
Oo, kasi nakakatakot siguro.